Good evening. It is beautiful to see you all out here in Adams Park. Thank you so much, Madam President, for your leadership, for your partnership, and congratulations. We're still waiting for all the numbers to come in, but it's looking like you're going to have a pretty good night as well. Thank you to Kenitra and Angel for leading the way as proud BPS alums. Thank you for all you're doing to build our city. And thank you to Foreign Public Office and a friend for many years. And thank you to each and every one of our elected officials who are here tonight. I'm so grateful and so honored for your partnership and friendship. And thank you to each and every one of you who are here tonight in Adams Park. And to every person who came out to fight for our city. Gathered here in Adams Park are some of the most battle-tested organizers anywhere in the country. The most dedicated neighborhood leaders, the most relentless labor unions, the most trusted faith leaders and coaches and community anchors who give day after day to make Boston better. This is your night. Many of you all have knocked doors with me through each of these 6 citywide campaigns that we have been through. For City Council and 4 years ago as mayor. So you know that Boston campaigns are always intense and always all in. But this year has been its own special kind of intense. This year, even before we launched our re-election campaign, I was running a city, gave birth to Mira, went to DC to bring Congress a little bit of Boston, came home to deliver a State of the City address, and then launched our campaign. And we all keep fighting to protect our city and our democracy, and we're not done yet. I want to thank my family, Connor, Blaze, Cass, Mira, and all my family. Thank you for everything. I love you so much. And always, but especially in these intense times, I am grateful for this village. Thank you for having my back, and thank you for having Boston's back. Tonight, voters across our city left no doubt. In Boston, wins can't be bought. They're built day after day by showing up and getting results. Over the last 5 months of this campaign, we held nearly 500 events to connect to our communities, knocked on 80,000 doors across every neighborhood, made 200,000 calls, and won by a margin money can't buy. To every organizer, every volunteer, sign holder, text sender, call maker, door knocker, thank you for what you did to build up to today and for what you'll do from now until November, when we show that Boston will never back down from fighting for our families and our future. Today we showed that we are up for that fight and all the fights to come. I want to thank Domingo Sarosa and Robert Capucci for running to serve Boston and sharing your ideas to make our city better. The next 8 weeks are about more than the remaining 2 names on the ballot. It's a test of who we are. It's a test of whether we believe in our city as a place of possibility and promise, whether Boston will keep going as a home for everyone. It's a test of whether Boston can still be that beacon of freedom, whether 250 years later, with tyranny again at our door, whether Boston's still got it. Today, you answered those questions loud and clear. You sent a message to Josh Kraft, to Donald Trump, and to all their enablers. Boston is not for sale. Boston is not for sale, and Boston will not be bullied. And because we stand together, Boston will never be beaten. When we face attacks, whether from an administration in D.C. intent on crushing cities, or from those locally trying to roll back the progress we're making for everyone who calls Boston home, we will square our shoulders, lock our arms, and together we will march toward progress. Boston is the city of champions, the cradle of democracy, the birthplace of public parks, public schools, and public libraries. We are a home for workers, for immigrants, for families. We are a home for everyone. And we don't back down from taking care of our own. I fight hard for Boston every day because this city has given my family everything we hold dear. When my mom was sick and I had to raise my 2 younger sisters, Boston had our back. Our schools, our neighbors, our community held my family up. Boston carried us when it was hard to carry ourselves. And now, Connor and I are proud to raise our family right here in Roslindale. We are proud that our kids go to the Boston Public Schools. We're proud that our lives are intertwined with our neighbors and our city, in our schools, our streets, and at our block parties. And together, across our city, in just 4 years, we've delivered real progress for families in every neighborhood. We've made Boston the safest major city in the country. Because safety is the foundation for everything else. We've created the most affordable housing in a generation and helped more families than ever before become first-time home buyers in the city of Boston. We've expanded to 5,000 free pre-K seats for our 3- and 4-year-olds in Boston, the best possible investment we can make in our future. We're rebuilding more BPS schools now than in the last 40 years combined. We've invested in paid youth summer jobs for more than 10,000 of our students in Boston, with free swim lessons, bike lessons, and access to youth sports citywide too. We've filled more than 27,000 potholes, and 65,000 students and their families have visited museums for free throughout our city with Boston Family Days. Our residents have taken more than 20 million free bus rides in Boston. And we have a lot more to do together. But don't get me wrong, this fight is not over, not by a long shot. Because make no mistake, the attacks we've seen aren't just aimed at our campaign. They're aimed at our city, at affordable housing and Boston Public Schools, at our colleges and universities, at union jobs and city workers. They are aimed at the very idea that Boston belongs to all of us, not just those with trust funds. And they're aimed at our values, that the mayor of Boston should answer to the people of Boston, not a handful of billionaire donors. Today, Boston made it clear how we feel about those attacks. We made it clear that our city is not for sale. They thought their money could drown out our voices. They thought their cynicism could drown out our pride. Today, we proved them wrong. But it doesn't mean we're slowing down. This fight is not over. It's not over for workers fighting for fair wages, for immigrants fighting for a chance to make it here, for seniors fighting to stay in the neighborhoods they have built, for small businesses and neighbors fighting to build opportunity and to build community. And it's not over for each and every one of us who believes that an American president should never declare war on an American city. We see what's happening around the country with the National Guard deployed by a president who desperately wants to be a dictator. A president who believes he's not only above the law, but above a nation. A president who stands in opposition, not just to what we are, but to who we are. Boston, we've dealt with mad kings before. We don't take orders from tyrants, not in 1775 and not in 2025. Not now, not ever. We will stand together, Boston will fight together, and we will win together. Because our cause is just, our fight is fierce, and this is our city. So tomorrow morning, we get back to work. We keep knocking on doors, keep talking to neighbors, keep organizing, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. Our opponents are going to come harder, spend more, throw everything they've got at us. But they don't understand that Boston is not theirs to bully. They don't understand that Boston will never be pushed around. And they don't understand that we're just getting started. So thank you, Boston. Let's celebrate tonight, and tomorrow we get back to work.